Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you the importance of doing your due diligence when investing through the points of protecting your hard-earned money, maximizing your returns, and avoiding scams and falling into propaganda. What if I told you that you hold the key to making smarter, more profitable investment decisions? Investing is a crucial part of personal finances. When I first learned that, I did not know where to start, and I did not know about the precautions I should take. I'm sure many of you might be in this position right now. I'm sure that you've heard friends and possibly elders talking about investing. When I overheard friends boasting about investing, I went straight in without doing my due diligence, which cost me. I'm not here to tell you how or what to invest in, but to simply convey the importance of due diligence when investing. I have invested at times, but I would like to be considered a due diligence practitioner because that is where it really matters. As a finance major, I have done my due diligence multiple of times, not just to invest, but to research and learn about investing. Now let me convey the importance of due diligence through investing your money and risks and profits involved. Let's start off with the importance and why it matters to you. So, due diligence is basically your defense against risks, scams, and without doing your proper due diligence, you're basically gambling on your future, which no one wants to do. You decide to make your money work for you. So you invest in, let's say, stocks, bonds, real estate, or funds. And you could be investing perhaps for a future car, a house, vacation, and you don't want to lose it, especially if it's something even more important, such as your retirement, college, or even your future generation. By doing your own due diligence instead of relying on someone else's, you can avoid financial losses. Other people could have biases, and if you trust them, then you really might fall into a loss. Now that we learned about the basic importance of due diligence in investing, let's talk about maximizing your returns. So, you want the most from your money, right? So basically, it's impossible to know the exact future, but you can do your best to predict it. So when doing your due diligence, you should analyze an investment, such as look at their projections, their assets, interests, the news. Investopedia, which I rely on, is a popular and trusted source for financial information, which conveys the importance of due diligence by stating, fundamentally, doing your due diligence means that you've gathered the necessary facts to make a wise and informed decision. By doing your due diligence, you're focusing on getting what's best for your capital and even achieving your financial goals. Lastly, let's get into one of the most important parts of due diligence, which is avoiding scams and noticing propaganda. I'm sure you have seen many types of propaganda. This could even be just walking around, or it could be scrolling on Instagram per se. And usually you will know that is propaganda by them saying perhaps like this is a once in a lifetime experience, or this stock or investment will make millions, which really is they're just trying to get you to fall into a trap or buy the stock, which really is not doing your due diligence. And by doing that, you're usually going in for a big reward, and it has a very high risk of losing your money or maybe gaining it, which is really not something you would want to do. So to make sure you avoid scams and propaganda, make sure you use reputable sources. You can even use advisors. You can go to the SEC, which is a government agency of Securities and Exchange Commission. And there's also other ones like the FINRA, which also helps. Basically, just get the whole background on the investment. Maybe you can be interested by, maybe your friend says invest in this or do that, or you might see, you might be scrolling and something might come up like you want to 10x your money right away. Of course, you'd want to do that, but like truth be told, it's a huge risk, and you have to do your due diligence, which is safe and allowing you to carefully grow your money properly. The SEC states that taking time to do diligence can help investors avoid fraud and make better informed investment decisions. So another one to really look out for is scams. Many people out there are trying to lure you in, asking for, let's say, your credit card, or just trying to get you to put money into a certain stock, or even just send them money because they're explaining they're going to invest it and give you possible returns. Just always keep an eye out on that. Never fall into that. It's a huge red flag if they're asking, your social security, things like that. There are many more points describing the importance of due diligence when investing, but for now, I hope these were enough to convey the importance of doing your due diligence. I'm sure money plays as much as a role in my life as it does in yours. Whether it is in school, work, financial goals, or even retirement, due diligence is the best way to make sure the right paths are taken. To make due diligence an active habit, I want you to practice researching financial news or companies, making sure to look for red flags and keeping an eye out for scams and propaganda. By doing this, you are making sure your money is safe and working for you than against you. Please continue to learn how to do due diligence for certain investments through reputable sites. Below, I've attached a few, such as the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. Thank you.